yo, Nico.
You got people waiting. Good.
Y'all need the light? Guess nobody's feeling Prosecco, huh? Nobody's drinking Prosecco.
Oh, that's Johnny's phone.
Huh? Are you live now?
Live.
We live in this thingery. We live
and in charge.
We live in this thinger.
Live from the field. Number 7. You know, we are kind of partial to the number 7 around here. But this is a special. This is not even a special Tuesday edition. This is from now on. We come in Tuesdays at noon. We got a late start.
Why are we coming Tuesdays? What is Tuesday known for?
Tuesdays, Industry Tuesdays. So we're about to, make sure our presence is felt on Tuesday.
Normally Tuesdays.
Can't hear you.
Drop,
I don't know if they can hear you.
That's what you gotta tell them. I'm telling you to tell them.
Yeah. Tuesdays, usually back in the days for us dinosaurs, I don't know if anybody else remembers this, but Tuesdays used to be the day when music drops. So podcast dropping live from the field. And we've been getting requests to go live, come with the pod more than one time a week. So here we are. Appreciate everybody for tuning in who's tuned in right now. We're going to get it rolling in a minute. We be sometimes a little bit, but, let me just make sure the sound is right. Thank you to everybody who tuned in last night while me and bro was in here cooking up, seeing the process. New music coming soon. Couple of big announcements coming soon. The weather's starting to change. So, we like to, turn it up a little bit when the weather starts to change. Couple parties, especially our 5-year anniversary party. Everybody stay tuned for that announcement. A good old Tuesday. Man, Tuesday, Warriors playing tonight. Unfortunately, in the play-in game, right? Who wants to deal with that? But, I guess we're lucky to be in the play-in game. What y'all think? Hopefully we get it done tonight, quick. I don't want to go. That'll be if we don't get it done tonight, then we got one more game at home. But still, let's have some pride. Let's get it done.
Oh shit, we live? What? We live from the field? I had to go get my ice cream real quick. Oh, we got calls for people.
Right.
Hey, on the Fairfield I Love You, is it monetized? So we get super chats?
Nah, not yet.
No? Okay. because we want to. If we can get super chats,
Choose.
we want to definitely promote that.
Yeah.
Hello, testing mic check 1 2. What's up, everybody? Welcome y'all to
with it?
another edition of the Live from the Field podcast. We're here live from Fairfield. I
bud?
love you, 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield,
Oh,
California. If you're in the city, stop by, man. The store is open. We got plenty of things here for you to buy. We would love for you to come down and check everything out. Excuse me.
Okay.
All right. I'm Fairfield Johnny. This is CEO Nico right here. It's my boy. We're kicking it. This is our first edition of a daytime pod. So a little bit different. We don't have a bottle of wine that we chugging on right now. Maybe. I don't know. I'm cool. It's 12, right? It's 12 o'clock somewhere, 12:43. But really, I am excited to be here. This is now the first time that we're doing a second stream during the week. So part of our Friday night lives, we're probably going to be doing a Tuesday midday stream, which I like. It's Taco Tuesday. I had some ideas that in the future we could maybe do some food stuff, maybe bring in, there's all kind of people that be doing catering, that do doing taco trucks and stuff like that. Maybe they can pop up on us and they can sit down, promote their business. We get free lunch. You know what I mean? That's not a bad idea, right? Midday lunchtime type thing.
Mhm.
Promote some businesses. Maybe you're a local restaurant here in Fairfield, Joe's Buffet. Maybe you want to bring us a sandwich. Come sit down, talk with us, promote your business. I was thinking that might be a good idea. Tell me what you think, chat. Let me go ahead and pull up. Instagram right here. We got Instagram going and we got YouTube going. Let me pull up the YouTube chat. Really appreciate everybody that's here participating with us. We have been okay. Let's see. The homie's in here. He's ready. The Warriors tonight, man. Shout out the Warriors, man. They're playing the Grizzlies, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you something for real. Okay, as most people know, I'm a Lakers fan, but I do root for the Warriors. Secondly, because my first game that I ever went to was a Warriors basketball game at the old, you know what I mean? Like, it was fun, man, at the old arena. It was the first game I ever went to. It was against the Lakers, but you know what I mean? That's that's home. I went to this is dope. I'm not gonna lie. It's a cool little cop to being the Bay, right? I went to all the games during the Monte Ellis, Baron Davis, Steven Jackson run at the playoffs.
Mhm.
We believe, remember?
Yeah.
We believe. I went to all those games with the homie John Pitts. Man, it was a good time. And so I definitely said, ask Johnny, did he find them E40 hot links? Pause. You know what? So E40 did just post that he released a new thing of Goon with the Spoon. I have not actually gone to a store since we talked about that on stream on Friday. I am planning to go to a store today, though. I'm going to the city. Happy 4/15 day, everybody. I'm going to be heading to the city after this. And so I was going to stop by Vallejo. I figured Vallejo stores have to have them, right? Like one of the stores.
M&M's, I believe it's M&M Liquor
Okay.
right there off Hillside.
Perfect. So I'm going to get off on Hillside, stop by M&M Liquor.
I mean Magazine, off Magazine.
On Magazine Street. Okay. So I'm going to get off on Magazine today. I'm going to way out to the city. I'm going to cop us some links. I'll save them for us to review on stream.
What, the wings? What are you talking
about? No. They're like beef sticks.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll save them. I won't necessarily just get into them and start reviewing them until we come back like on Friday, right? And then I'll have them for us. That way we can all review them on stream. I think that would be dope. Going with the Spoon, man. Go shout out 40. You know what the homie said? Lemon Street. Okay. So you know what Lemon Street, but off Magazine exit, right? So like right off there. So you know what is dope, and I'm gonna take this middle seat now. All right, for the purposes of being up in here. So
Eminem on Sonoma.
Eminem on Sonoma. Boom.
Shout
out the chat. Shout out the chat. Hey, let's go.
Lemon in Sonoma.
There we go. All right, so check it out. So as I said, we're gonna grab those. We're gonna review them. Goon with the Spoon. Shout out 40. Shout out all the SKUs, man. That's what I'm trying to add to my life this year, bro.
What?
Some SKUs.
Some
SKUs.
Fire it up.
So SKU gang in the building. Is
in
there
the right place for
is there an emoji for a SKU? Maybe like a barcode scanner? Is there a barcode emoji? I don't know. I never looked. I just want to double check real quick. We got to get something for that. SKU gang. I like that though. SKU gang. You know what I mean?
SKU
Like,
gang, okay.
let's add them up, bro.
SKU gang.
Yeah, so you guys got SKUs here in the store. As you guys know, we got a bunch of product available. There's some amazing vintage tees, the heart, the love is real shirts. On the back, have a bunch of stuff. We'll do some product promotion later. But we're right here, man. Fairfield, California, 3067 Travis Boulevard. We are podcasting live from the store. Please like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Share this with somebody, whether you're a friend of ours, whether you're someone tuning in because of the YouTube live. You see there's a live channel. You decided to click in. Please like the video, comment, subscribe, share it with everybody that you know. Because we're live here from Fairfield, California. But more than you know, we're touching some things, man. How have you seen the latest thing on Instagram with E40 being on 2K? Come on,
Come on,
man.
Come on,
E40 on 2K, front row 40 song, produced by who? Basshead, produced by very own Fairfield I Love Yous, Bijan, by Bijan on Instagram. Basshead production, Basshead tagline, produced by there. And who's on the hook?
Oh, you know.
Oh, CEO Nico
boy.
Kick
our feet on that thing.
CEO Nico boy. CEO Nico front row 40. Come on. So please, if you're here, if you're in the chat, please go ahead, give it a round of applause. Put some money signs up there in the chat for CEO Nico, right? We're running things around here. Put something for 40. Let's figure out some water. We got to put the water sign for 40. Yeah, the water drop for 40. Put some fire signs for Bijan on the production. Front row 40 on 2K. E40 has his own little character that comes out. Be like, if you're doing good, you might get the song. You feel me? Basshead. So shout out the boys, man. We out here, man. It's our year. It's the year of the 7, 2025. We are here. Fairfield, I love you. Fairfield, Johnny. CEO Nico right now, man. Tell us how's it been feeling like as you've been seeing the progression? All your guys' hard work. You've been doing music. You've been here at the store for a minute, and now you're really seeing some things click and some things happen. Tell me about it, bro.
It's good. It's good. It's definitely good to see your hard work paying off, getting to the people, getting to the ears of millions of people. It's something crazy, you know. It started from an idea. Obviously, we piggybacked off of 40 saying that, but we executed it.
Right.
The thing with this song is so crazy. It's like it won't go away.
Right.
Like it don't got super numbers and all that, but like for instance, like it plays at every Warriors home game.
That's tight.
The beat, at least.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So that never gets old. We watching it on TV. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? That never gets old.
That's hard.
And then the 2K thing. So it's like, man, this song lives on, man. So we just hope we can continue to have opportunities like that and capitalize on the opportunities so we can create more and, you know, make people dance, make people smile. That's the whole thing, man. Make people smile, make people dance. That's really what it is. Make people happy.
That's insane.
That's insane. You know, just trying
that's
to cook
nasty work.
Nasty work, you know.
Hey, nasty work is going crazy. So that reel that I collab with the 916 times, it has over 100,000 plays on Instagram. That's dope. And a lot of shares, man. A lot of shares. And no, I appreciate the collabs from the meme pages that look out, you know what I mean? The ones we love. But I really appreciate that because honestly, you know, here's the thing. You guys, like a lot of my friends, I like to be honest when it comes to the music. And I'm very direct with if I share it, if I tag it, if I'm posting it, it's because I'm playing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it becomes, like, to me, it becomes part of the soundtrack of my life.
Okay.
And I'm thankful that you guys make amazing music.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's never like, it never feels like, oh, I'm posting this for the homies. It's like, yo, this is what I'm playing. This is how I'm feeling. This is the fucking vibe. And it's the newest thing that just dropped. Front Row 40, yeah, it's been around. Like you said, it won't go away. But boom, Thangin' dropped, right? And Thangin' is going hard. One of the biggest comments that I love that I've seen on the video is that, oh shit, E40 invented a new word. And that's so dope to me because culturally, now it's a new path. It's a new word. It's a new thing. It's gonna be something that, you know, other rappers are gonna start saying in there. That she got the thing. You know what I mean? Like is going to be a thing. And it's like to be a part of that coming from right here, Fairfield, California, Bijan, Basehead tagline. It's dope to see, man. It's really dope to see. So,
Definitely. I mean, I am gonna say this. People saying that thing, it has kind of been around for a minute. But as with a lot of stuff, people have different variations of and how they do it with different beats, and it all starts from the culture, as we like to call it. But that's something that's been around the culture. People have been saying that for a minute. This just got put on a higher platform. Obviously, when you have people like Cousin Feek, E40, and Too Short saying and coming together and putting all their energy into it, it's going to be elevated, and that's what happened. And shout out Jason. Oh, shout out my brother, obviously, Basehead. Hey, little known fact. How you think that beat got to Feek?
Tell me.
I make things happen, man.
Hey, CEO Nico.
I make things happen.
El Mano Negro, the black hand.
I make it happen.
Making everything come together. That's dope,
put it together.
Hey, applause to you, man.
You know what I mean? I'm saving that Instagram post for when the video hits 1 million.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But yeah. So yeah. And so shout out my brother and shout out Jason too, because Jason did his thing on that video too. He really got it looking real nice,
bro. The coloring
alone.
The color theory in that video is so sick, man.
For sure.
The way it came out, the way it vibed, bro. It is amazing. So shout out Jason. Man, I've really gotten a chance to get to know Jason over the last couple of months that we've been hanging out. But man, I will tell you one thing: that dude loves you guys. He posted when we were at the private party at Shoe Palace. Yeah. He took a picture. He was doing 40's whole filming. He said, I gotta get a picture of my guys. And then I think when he posted, he said, I'll slap any one of you for these fools. Yeah. And I'm in there. So, hey, Jason slapped you for me. No, I'm just kidding. But real talk, man. Shout out Jason. He's got the Blunts in 1942 coming out soon. In a couple days.
I just talked
April
to EP.
18th.
Is it when it's dropping?
So he just posted the YouTube link. Shout out EP. The Don, he posted the YouTube link. The YouTube link shows April 18th at 2 p.m.
Okay.
That's when we getting it.
Yep. And I talked to him about it. He said it's one of them. It's one of them ones. He said it's looking like something.
He said it's a movie.
It's a movie, so
movie.
Definitely.
Hey, I think you might see your boy. You Fairfield Johnny might be in there. Let's talk about that real quick. So you guys, we had a little pre-production conversation the other night, right? And it came up like, hey, we don't want to be chasing these things for likes and views and comments, right?
Yeah.
We had that conversation. And that's what we really want to keep this thing uplifting and a platform that's spreading positivity, because there's way too much negative shit that everybody talks about.
For sure.
We're doing positive shit here, right?
For sure.
That's what the love is real. And so when we were talking about that, I told you that the one thing that I do love, what really gives me joy and stuff like that, is whenever we drop a new visual, man. I love visuals. Since I was a kid, I remember watching MTV, BET, you feel me? Like California Music Channel.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, remember Chuy Gomez?
Yeah.
Had his thing. He'll play Bay music and on local channel here. Like, that's the shit that I love. So, like comments, views, that kind of thing stuff. But when we have a visual pop up, man, and that shit goes up, man, I just love being a part of that. And so to be a part of Blunts in 1942, it really just being the homies, you know what I mean? Like going up, having a good time. I think it was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and we was doing bottle service in the Sassoon Marina Lounge. But it was a good time, and I'm really excited to see it. So April 18th, 2 p.m., EP, D-Shot, the real D-Shot, and at Well Life EP on Instagram. Man, I'm really excited for that to drop. Blunts in 1942, bro.
Blunts in 1942. And that was produced by Juice.
Yeah,
and
shout
someone
out
else
Juice.
from Fairfield, They're putting down. So I got something to say about videos, man. Videos, music videos. This is how I fell in love with hip hop. I'm gonna be honest. Listen to the story. I went to Virginia. My mom we got family in Virginia, Portsmouth, Virginia. And we were young, me and my brother. We were probably like 10, maybe 10 and 7 or something like that. 10, maybe 13. I don't know. Around that age. Anyhow, we went out there and we went to go see our family. We went out there. And in the process of that, we went to Virginia Beach.
Oh, shit.
Right? So we go to Virginia Beach. We down there. And I mean, I remember it vaguely. It almost feels like as I'm saying it, it was a dream now. But
That's dope. Okay.
I remember looking and just seeing a crowd of people, right? And they were shooting a music video.
Oh shit.
And you know what video it was?
Tell me.
Rex and Effects.
Okay.
All I want to do is in my zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Right? And it was just there, this big production, party and shit. Obviously, women there, because if you look at the video, you'll see it.
Right.
And
we might even see you guys in the background.
Right? But that, I ain't gonna lie, that turned me
I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
The video, seeing that and seeing the visual of it and everything, it turned me out. And I've been chasing the music thing ever since then.
That's hard. That's tight, bro.
You
I'm
feel
not gonna
me?
lie. That's kind of dope that we share that.
Yeah.
You know, and then I will say the other thing was when I felt like I became involved in music, even just as a fan, was the first time that I ever heard Rich Rocka, who was your boy, when 16s with Me came on the radio. And
For
that
sure.
first time that I ever heard that, it was like, holy shit, someone that I know is on the radio. And it was just like, what? And my brothers, they're musicians, they're, you know, engineers, all that kind of stuff. But I've loved ever since then as a kid to pull up, to support, to participate in visuals, things like that.
Yeah.
And it's that same love and energy, you know what I mean? And that's kind of like how I feel, man, with Front Row 40 and with Thangin'. Is like, I feel like a teenager again, bro. And I'm like, holy shit, my friends are fucking on. Like, you guys have been doing your thing. And I just really want to give you your flowers. Give you a little applaud right there. It's a cheering right there. Because, man, bro, you've been in your production bag, bro. You know, as a rapper, as a creative, as an artist, as a clothing designer, you know what I mean? You've been killing it, bro. For 5 years, been doing your thing. But you really, I saw you. I remember when you were first really getting back in your bag and you started doing the productions from the house and you started being like, I'm not gonna lie, my favorite one was, I don't know if this sample will ever get cleared, but if it did, and it was that, bro, that shit was so tight.
I think that's what started me back on.
Come on.
Like, showing it. And thank you. But also, for the people who just tuning in and discovering new artists, one special thing about that is you don't know what that back catalog is like, right?
Right.
So I tell y'all, go on that journey. When you discover a new artist that you like, go to the back catalog and appreciate the older art and the growth of an artist. And just see what they fully have to offer. Some of that previous music has a lot of passion.
Right.
You know? And if you go back in my catalog, you'll see all the beat tapes that I dropped. You'll notice the production, like Jacking for Samples. That's all my production. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like Complete the Mission, all my production. But sometimes you gotta pop it as an artist. Like I said, you can't be so humble. You gotta be like, you just let the work speak for itself, you know? So I appreciate you for the flowers. But also I challenge listeners of music. Go listen to the back catalog, especially for mine. You know, there's some good projects in there. Yeah, and you'll appreciate the production. Jacking for Samples. I was just listening back to that. We finna start working on a new Jacking for Samples. CEO been telling us to do that. And just that's where the love is going back to. So Jacking for Samples. If you've been rocking since day uno, you know Jacking for Samples was the very, 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 very first project me and Eric did back in the fucking day at fucking High. So, and I did all the beats on there too. Some people still got those CDs and those songs. Shout out to y'all for, you know, some people be hitting me in DMs like playing all the shit from the CDs and shit. I'm like, damn, you niggas still have that?
That's tight.
hella hard.
That's tight.
Hella hard.
That's hella hard.
So I appreciate that.
And if I can recommend a song, if you're gonna go into BJ's back catalog, obviously one of the dopest songs that you even still perform today, "Play a Ball" with
Yeah.
Mike Sherm.
Yes, sir.
And that shit goes crazy. And Cool John, shout out Cool John, man.
Shout
that
out
shit
Cool
goes
John. And
crazy.
shout out Young. Shout out MA. MA the pilot. MA got slapped. Boy, MA did.
That's who produced that.
That's who produced
Oh,
that.
that's hard.
He got a lot of shit under his belt. So shout out MA, man.
Shout out MA.
Actually, I'm about to tap back in. We've been talking.
Yeah, I've been talking to him.
Yeah, he got some slaps for sure. MA got blaps, like big
Mm-hmm.
blaps,
Got the blaps and claps.
for sure.
My bad. I got this.
MA.
You had ice cream for breakfast or what?
I mean, it's not breakfast time. It's
Oh,
1 in the
yeah, yeah.
afternoon.
It
You
is.
feel me? I've been working since 5:30.
Oh, you
So,
yeah, you
you've
said
been
you
up and
got
at
up
it.
early.
Yeah, man. Well, you know what? I definitely, Nico hit me up and he said, "Hey, man, we're probably thinking about potting this week for the first time, second time in a week." And I said, "It sounds like a great idea. Tuesday works for me. Tuesday works for him." Now he didn't confirm until the night before, but I did line my day up to make sure that, you know what I mean, before I pot off for the day, I can go ahead and make some money. So I woke up bright and early. I brushed my teeth, hit the road, and got to work. And I did more before breakfast than most do all day.
Dang,
So it's been a good day so far, man.
that feel
and,
good, right?
And it's 4:15 days. So one thing about me is San Francisco.
15 days.
Yeah, San Francisco is my favorite city in the world. Like #1. I've ranked it.
You've
Even
been
though
a lot of places, bro.
I have
You
been.
said-
I have been. And Medellin is my second favorite because it's San Francisco in the
That's
jungle.
funny. I
It's
say
San Francisco in the jungle.
anywhere. There's no beautiful place in San Francisco in the world.
Bro. So the
There's
one
no
thing
other place,
the
man.
one thing that stands about that is that because I've been to all these places, when you tell somebody, "Oh, you live near San Francisco," that's where they want to be. Like that's the beauty of, like, you know what I mean?
But it's
Ultimate
still,
beauty.
I feel like LA gets a little bit more of the I want to go there if I'm in other places,
When people
when I
hear
say
California,
West
they think
California,
Hollywood for
right?
sure. But then they get sadly disappointed when they go there. Like,
wouldn't say
I-
all that.
No. I
Okay.
mean, no. I'm not saying, and no diss to LA, nothing like that. What I'm saying is, in people's mind, they have this idea of what Hollywood looks like.
They do.
Then you get to the 101 and the 5 interchange. You get off on, you know what I mean, Highland Avenue, and you're stuck in traffic going down Sunset. You know what I mean? Like, it's not as luxurious and as beautiful as you think it is. And so I feel like, but the only thing about San
It's just a
Francisco
lot
is
going on.
San Francisco gets that problem too, because there have been problems in the city. You know, there are issues everywhere, right? But I feel like when you come to San Francisco, you have to drive through Fairfield, Richmond, Oakland on the freeway. Oh, and all that stuff looks beautiful. You got amazing scenery across the Carquinez. You know what I mean? You can go to Concord, Walnut Creek. Like, you just have a beautiful view. Whereas, like, LA, if you're in the city, you're in the city. Like, it's the Iron Jungle. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different thing. But like I said, man, it just being from out here, everywhere that I go, people want to be here. Like, they want to be in this place. So we can't take it for granted.
True.
And since I'm in Fairfield now, I never feel like any extra effort to just hop over the bridge to go to the city. So after this, I'm gonna be taking off. I'm gonna go over to the Midway for a little while. I'm gonna support all the artists out there. I'm actually thinking about going live and doing a stream. So if you're not following me at Fairfield Johnny on YouTube, you're missing out. I'm gonna do some live streaming. I got my field hoodie in the car, throw my jacket on. You feel me? I'm gonna be out there representing, and then I'm gonna link up with Young Barry and Film on Rocky later. Now I will tell you one cool thing, guys. I got a party coming up.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Your boy's turning 39 years old.
Yee!
Wowzers.
And
crazy.
it's the last day, last little year in my 30s before I exit this decade. And I want to go out with a big one. So I reached out to Bari, who got me in touch with his manager. And we in contact for September 5th, Friday night, September 5th, Sassoon Marina Lounge.
Going down.
Young Bari.
It's going up.
down.
With BJ and opening.
Going down. Going down. Going down.
So I'm just letting you guys know now that the pre-sales on Eventbrite are going to go up. The Sassoon Marina Lounge is not the biggest place in the world, so we have to have a capacity. You know what I mean?
Mm.
There has to be a limit. So it's my 39th.
We'll see.
I'm thinking $39 tickets.
Okay.
to come for the Young Bari performance. $500 tables because I don't
Okay.
want no brokies in my section.
I feel it.
I'm
You're the
playing, y'all. I'm
culture. You're the
playing.
bag.
I'm
You're the
playing.
culture.
But we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. So yeah. So what do you guys think about that?
It's
You
not
the
a
culture,
bad
my
play.
boy.
Put it together.
Can
It's
I
your
get you to
birthday.
open for Young Bari, Bijan, here in your hometown?
We gonna figure that out. We gotta talk to CEO, see if it
Ah, I
makes
gotta
sense.
hit the manager
Yeah,
up.
see if
The
it makes
second
sense.
manager of the day.
See if it makes
What's
sense.
up with managers, y'all? What's up with managers? You know what I mean?
But I love my
What do you
manager.
do when the manager's your homie?
I love my manager.
Yeah. Have you guys ever had to deal with managers to book an artist for a show as artists?
Have we
Yeah.
had to? I mean, you definitely always got to do. You know, the manager is a possibility
Sometimes it's about
unless you have like a personal relationship
lines
with
of
the
business
artist
and business
or-
conduct and
All right, I got a good
layers of
question.
operations.
I got a good question for both of y'all. And you guys can, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna let you guys tag team this how you think. For you, because I have worked with family as well. How has it been as brothers? Like you guys have been working at this for a long time.
Mhm.
This is not day one plan. This is year 20 in the grind, right? So how has it been for you guys as brothers all these years? For those out there who may be thinking about working with family, who want to support family, like how has it been working as brothers? The ups and downs, the pitfalls. Like tell the people, like just lightly. They're gonna be crazy, but
Yeah, I think
the oldest went first.
it's been
You see that?
great. It's been great. Like for me personally, like I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else
Oh,
because it's because like obviously when you do money, business is money involved and stuff like that, right? With my brother, like it's money, but then it's also like you want to see your brother, you want to see him be successful with it. So that's extra added, you know. I think if it was just money, we probably went separate way. Not me and him
I'm shrewd
personally.
about my business, brother.
Not me and him personally, but I'm just saying with a lot of artists,
like the
if it's
choice to
just
go to
money,
other opportunities.
well,
Like,
yeah, because if it's just about money and that's what a lot of people you meet, right? Because this is my brother and it's my blood, like that, the money is a second nature
That's
type
dope.
of thing.
That's dope.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
respect the fuck out of that.
With anybody else, someone could disagree on some money or even the moves they're making and stuff like that. What I'm saying is,
Yeah, we ain't
like,
moving only for the
it's
money.
for life.
That's for
Like
sure.
Right.
when you're working with family,
That's dope.
with me, don't
like
be
that.
everybody's family is different,
Everybody family different
but
for sure.
for me,
It's for life. I like that.
like my little
title,
cousin
bro.
Smooth too, like
For sure.
it's whatever we doing it.
Oh man, shout out Smooth.
Forever.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? To forever. And,
Yeah, no paperwork necessary.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what it's like with me. Like, it's just there's no even looking on the other side or even thinking about what if or what if we don't do it? What? Come on.
Yeah,
Alright,
we
what
also
about
been
you?
locked in for life, like you said.
Yeah.
So, nah. I mean, I think to play, the contrast, both sides of it is like sometimes we do bump heads, but that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it because if my idea is somewhere over here, his ideas might be right here, but we meet right here. Does that make sense?
Right.
So, I think the bumping heads is necessary, and I wouldn't call it bumping heads or like fighting per se,
Yeah.
but it's someone believing in the idea, but also someone understanding I might not be so right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you have to have that. It can't be exactly the same every time. I know how this nigga is, and he know how I am, so that plays a part in it.
Right.
But I think you need to be flexible,
Right.
because that's where you find the good middle
Mhm.
and what people want. Because people not gonna want exactly what I want. People not gonna want exactly what you want. So
Yeah.
I think that's in life, especially when you're attacking this or in any type of business. So I appreciate the duality.
Business and creative.
Also, yeah,
Yeah,
all of it. All of it.
because obviously the businesses that we're in is all creating.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, there's no right or wrong answer. And I think that's what keeps us,
Well,
it's-
yeah, in
it's-
business too. Sometimes, like I'm a bit shrewd on my business. You feel me? I'm militant
Yeah.
about my moves. I'm militant about a lot of it. and he is as well at times. But also, he be having to. And
like
me,
the
hey,
public
it's not
relations.
always about. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just about, you know, it's not always
it's about this
who's
step.
winning, who's losing.
It's not always about this step. You got to be
Right.
looking at 5, 6, 7 steps down the line.
Yeah, my dad used to always say,
You know what I mean?
Today's decisions affect you 5, 10 years down the line.
Yeah,
They do.
Like, that's what my pops used to always say.
You got to kind of just like look at. You got to kind of, and I think that comes from me playing basketball, and that's what I attribute to being a point guard.
Okay.
You got to think, if I pass the ball to this person, it's not just me passing the ball to him. Once I pass him the ball, what's he gonna do with it?
No, totally.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's how.
Because I used to think that because I'm
then-
coming down the ball, dribbling the ball, and I give it to a big man at the
What if he
3-point
misses
line.
it? Yeah, like,
That's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna catch it.
Then who's in position to take it at that point?
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think it's just that's my thinking process is it's not always this play right here, but we got to be thinking 3 or 4 plays down the line. How's us getting this play and perfecting, or not perfecting, but what's the word I'm looking? Executing this play. How's that going to put us in position for the 3rd, 4th play down the line, which may not come for a couple months.
Right.
No,
It may come tomorrow.
And I think that what I'm hearing from you guys is in business, right? You're always gonna have ups, downs, disagreements, agreements,
For
right?
sure.
All those things. But when you know that your business partner or the person that you're involved with has your best interest at heart,
yeah, I think
then
that's
it helps you to reach those compromises.
That will always bring you back. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
exactly.
Especially if it's if it's your
Exactly.
family, it's like that's what I'm
Especially
saying.
when it's something you don't want to hear,
Yeah.
you know, but you got to hear it because it's coming from
and your family know you the most, bro.
Exactly,
Whether you want to admit it, I mean, at least me and him.
Yeah,
Our
because we've been
relationship, we know each other.
and I think where you guys really for how it works best for you guys is you guys both are big on delivering, right? So hey, you might see it one way, you might have this idea, you might see it one way, have this idea, but whatever the compromise is, you guys are going to deliver on your end. I think that those are the two things, man. We just kind of really, I'm kind of pulling this out of this conversation, which I like. I think when you're looking for a business partner or you're looking to go into business with somebody, they should have, number one, your best interest as well as their own at hand, and that you both are always going to do whatever it takes to deliver on whatever you're accountable to.
For sure.
I think those two things are very, very good recipes, ingredients to make a recipe for a healthy business relationship. Of course, trust and honesty and communication, all those things are going to fall into place. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, if I know you got my, again,
that's character.
Yeah,
at the
boom,
end of the day.
boom, that's big right there.
Delivering is that's kind of.
Yeah, are you going to be the same when I'm not there as your partner? As you are, like, am I gonna have to worry about you're gonna have a conversation with somebody about our business or about me that you won't say the same? It's character. It really comes down to that. It's character. Yeah. I like that, man.
And truthfully, it's kind of hard to find that person.
Boom. Boom.
And the only reason I got it because it's my family. Like, I don't know if I trust somebody else like that far.
For sure.
I would only trust them with as much money as I'm willing to lose. Does that make sense? As much money as I'm willing to lose. Like, if this money's gonna hurt me if I lost it, I couldn't go into business with that person.
That's good.
That's what you know what I mean?
That's really good. That's really good. I like that. I like that. I can
right
only
now.
trust you as
Yeah.
much money
Especially
as
at
I
times
will.
right now, boy.
You got a value limit.
And that's why we do it. That's why we ain't.
You got a limit with me. Now, for y'all, here's the beauty thing: is you guys. I mean, let's not say starved together, right? Because all of our parents worked hard to give us a great life, right?
Absolutely.
But we was at the park. You know what I mean? Like, y'all were at the park together. Y'all were hanging out together when we was all splitting. Not us personally, but I'm saying you guys were splitting ice cream money. You know what I mean? At the pull up, and that kind of thing. So that's the beautiful thing about it is, like, at the end of the day, it's like, what are we really discussing? Okay, we were discussing a play.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have. Let's figure out the details because we ate ice cream together off the ice cream truck.
It's funny you say that. At the end of the day, it is like we go back many moons. We still in conversation and making moves with people that we've been around for. I've known him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since Tolinas.
That's what I'm saying. It's not
basketball. Red Box days.
No, just like.
And then
But just
to
have those relationships.
Yeah.
Like most people ain't in relationships with.
And it's funny
many
when we start
people
talking and
like
we
that
we
no
figure out
more.
who we know. You know what I mean? When it was like, oh, those were our
But,
neighbors.
yeah,
that was your
just
girl.
a
you know,
lot
it's
of
like, oh
people,
shit.
a lot of
And
people
it's
just
crazy when
either
it's
burn their
hometown shit, you know?
relationships or fuck off they a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Which is bad for business.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say this, man, because I do see it. I attribute that probably to our fathers because I've known your guys' dad for a little while now, and man, he's all about the love, positivity, good time, vibes, and
yeah.
and my dad comes from Compton, bro. You know, got out of the game early to see his family do better, and he just always told me as a young age, don't burn bridges. You know what I mean?
I was
Mhm.
gonna
Like,
say
don't do
that.
that kind of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Don't be weird. Don't be. You know, if you say something, do it. Like those kind of
I'm
things.
sure
I
you
think
learned a
it
lot.
was your father too
Yeah, I'm
that
sure you learned a
imprinted.
lot from Pops too, right?
Absolutely,
How's
absolutely.
in terms of y'all dynamic when you guys like what you've learned from him in terms of okay, you still doing business. I can always
Well,
do
we work
business with
together
Pops.
also. Yeah. Well, I have
I
that
was just gonna
dynamic
ask
too.
that.
I was literally helping him the other day.
Obviously, Pops and son is slightly different.
It is. Right? It is. But I'll tell you what, man. Number one, so I do actually have. This is some my bad. I do have something that I haven't told you guys, but on my channel, my first actual hard hitting interview, where I'm gonna do like a full on interview, is gonna be interviewing my pops because he has a hard hitting story. He's got a crazy story, but I'm not gonna focus on all the negativity. Really, his life of what he's done from 1993 to this day. Easter 1993 is when his life changed. To this day, he has helped so many people, bro, and done so many things. And then also too, man, he saved my life, bro. Like he got me out of jail. He my homeboy John put my bail up, but my dad covered my lawyer fees for that first little bit. And my lawyer got me away from prison. So like my dad, I had to go through the part where I was like rebellious, like I know everything, da 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 da, to like I fucked up. You just saved me. I'm gonna tuck my tail between my legs and listen to whatever you tell me I need to do. And that's when we started our pest control company. That's when we started our business. Was like we had nothing. I was a felon, and my dad just moved back from the Central Coast with nothing, and he didn't want to go get a job. That's not how he lives. It's not how we live. So we started the company together in '08, like literally the same time Matt passed away. I was in when Matt passed away. I was inside my dad's. They had a separate little garage in their house, and that's where we built an office. And I'm literally on there sending out emails to local restaurants like, hey, we're a new pest control company, da da da. And I get a phone call that Matt got killed. At that time, I was feeling sorry for myself, sitting inside that little fucking garage, like I fucked up my life. I have to do whatever my parents say, like I'm fucking failure, da da da. And then I get a notice that Matt's dead. And it's like, well, time to start feeling sorry for yourself, dummy. Like you put yourself here, what you gonna do to get out of it? And I got on my grind, bro. And for 17 years, I have not had a job. I've taken small little roles at things because it was beneficial to networking and stuff like that. But I have not had a job. Everything I've worn, everything I have has been on the sweat of my brow, all because of my fucking father, bro. All because of my dad.
There we go.
Again, I say that with the most utmost respect because my dad's also a freaking gangster, bro. That's Dopey from the 7 O's. If you know, you know. And when I got arrested and I went to LA County, bro, then the last name on my back and his reputation is what kept me safe. Like, that's crazy. Like, we'll go into jail and it's a 40-something, 50-year-old man who's up there like running the dorm, and they're like, where you from? And I'm like, I'm from up north, but my whole family's from Compton. And like, who's from Compton? And I'm like, my dad is Delby. Like, and I'm the same shit. And it's like, oh, you good? We're gonna tell you how it works here. You know what I mean? Like, you want food? You want, like it was. That's not me. I'm not a gangster, bro. I'm a dumb kid who made a lot of stupid decisions, who had the whole world in front of him. And I took my second chance and I made something of it. That's why I have the Matt Garcia tattoo on my arm. It's not because me and Matt were best friends back in the day, bro. I knew him. We were cool. Again, I saw him right before he passed at the golf ball church doing his campaign, all that stuff. That was the homie. But he helped save my life through that. And I appreciate my dad. So we have a different relationship because at the end of the day, in name only, he's the business owner in name. I'm the business owner of my stuff, but in the pest control, the construction, that kind of stuff, he's the business owner, bro. And I do whatever it can to make sure that when my dad's done working, that shit keeps going. And that's our relationship. Everything else over here, I'm building on my own. It's gonna be fine because at the end of the day, I know that I'm taken care of. My shit's solid over here. But man, that's our relationship. So it's the same kind of way. I know if my dad tells me something, bro, because I'll be slipping up, man. I'll be drinking too much sometimes. I'll be acting a little wild. You know, I'll be wilding out saying, hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You guys want to hear a funny story? You guys are gonna love this. You guys are gonna love this. I told my dad about our pre-production conversation.
Oh shit!
He said, "What I've been telling you your whole life, your mouth always gets you in trouble."
Wow, he checked you too.
I said,
He checked your
"Fuck!"
ass, too.
Oh, damn! They got me.
It's
My
only
bad.
out of love, my
And
boy.
because you know why? I honestly believe, bro. Yes, we've known each other a long time, but as homies that have been kicking it, I truly believe you guys have my best interest at hand, as well as I have the best interest for the brand, and I hope you guys believe that, as well as my dad has my best interest, my family has my best interest. I'm gonna listen because the one thing I'm not gonna be is the dummy sitting on the curb being like, "Damn, they told me I shouldn't be doing this, and I'm fucked up." You know what I mean? Like, I listen to the counsel and the people that I have in my life, and I appreciate that. And you guys too, man. You guys have great people around you, like
Mhm.
Uncle Devin. You know what I mean? Like all the people like that you have,
Yeah.
like just around you, bro. Like it's great, and that's once again why I love being from Fairfield. Like we're so diverse, bro. Like it's so dope. Like we
It
have
is.
good people here who made mistakes too. Because I've been
No.
learning from the mistakes, man.
That's the whole point of growth, man.
Yeah,
And
I got an alcoholic uncle down by the marina.
it's
that
all
I don't want to be like,
it's all out of love, brother.
but I love him.
It's all out of love. And we must protect this brand at all costs, my boy. So
Absolutely,
no slight to anybody else. But nah, dog. I feel like
I love it, bro.
everybody wants you to do well for
Absolutely,
yourself.
bro. Absolutely.
And you are doing well for yourself. I'm proud of you, fool.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that, and
For real.
and I appreciate everybody who messes with me, bro.
You
Because
be making shit happen, my boy.
hey,
For real.
nah, real talk, man. I
And
appreciate.
people fuck with you too.
Hey, I
People
love
fuck
that.
with you.
I love that, man, and I appreciate that this brand has helped me build my what I would like to call my rebrand. You know what I mean? After getting divorced, after kind of like done being a youth pastor, it was like, how can I still be me, but like be positive? And
I think once you keep that positive streak going, my boy, that's where it falls. I feel like
Man.
anytime you've been super positive, your life, from our conversations, obviously, I've been through every single situation with you, but I feel like once you create that, obviously aligned with God, one, I'm gonna keep that
Absolutely,
lit with you
absolutely.
100%.
No, I appreciate
Aligned
that.
with
That's
God is
dope.
number one.
That's dope.
That's I mean, because sometimes stuff be, un
Being ourselves.
yes,
Being ourselves.
unearthly and more spiritual,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, I applaud you for that. But once you put positivity and you keep following the positivity, I feel like you'll be rewarded even more, and you have been rewarded.
Yeah.
And once you don't do that, that's when shit starts. It might be fun. It might cause a little satire. It might cause a little laugh, but if a laugh is too detrimental to other people,
Is it worth it?
is it worth it?
Right.
Is it worth it? I don't know. So I don't know. You might want to be a comedian one day.
But you know what? Even that.
I think there's a way of being saucy and telling that laughter, but also not being hurtful.
You could make fun of somebody without even being mean.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
correct.
Yeah, no, and you guys are completely right about that.
You can make fun of the situation, and you're a smart dude. You trust me. You was in Gate. I know you. So
hey,
you a smart dude.
Shout out all the Gate kids.
And sometimes y'all be too smart for your own damn will.
Boom!
But
you sound like my pops again. What the fuck?
What you mean?
My dad used to call me the dumbest smart kid he knew.
Shout out my nigga Chubby Pockets, man.
Shout
out my nigga Chubby Pockets. If you ever listening or watching, man.
Chubby Pockets?
My nigga Chubby Pockets, man.
So...
But yeah, shout out my nigga King Mundo too, man. Shit.
King Mundo, that's my rally, man.
My boy EP. Bar. My boy EP too.
Yeah, shout out EP, man.
Them is all my day ones. You feel me? So, yeah, man. Shout out to. We love everybody, man. That's why we got the heart, man.
Hey,
you feel me? We one thing is, like I said, we still fuck with everybody. We ain't with Hollywood. We still in Fairfield. It's still love.
And to go on top of that about the brand, right? And this is why
it's real.
This is why I brought it up, was because when I did get divorced, right? Again, I was a youth pastor before, so I had this feeling of like, man, I'm not in ministry anymore, so I kind of felt like a failure and da. And then I turn on Instagram, bro, and I remember being at my brother's house, and I'm scrolling, and I'm like, what is this brand? Like, that's Bijan. Like, they started a new brand. Da, da. And the first piece of merchandise that I ever ordered was the white jacket. The white jacket with the red.
My dog.
And you motherfuckers put it in the smallest envelope possible. And that
Why he
motherfucker
doing
showed
it?
up so
Why he
wrinkled,
doing us
bro.
like that?
It was like,
Hey, shout out to people that ordered. Hopefully, we got y'all right. That was a big beginning
but you know what it
stages.
was?
We're trying to make
I
sure that
loved
we
it,
get
bro,
everything
because
right.
it was literally Bijan's handwriting
We
on
trying to
the
make,
fucking envelope.
we trying to
And
make
I was like,
everything
yo,
right.
the homies are on the grind.
We
and
trying
I
to make
loved
everything
it.
right.
Bro,
You know,
I
it's
have
a
a dope ass
process.
picture of like me in front of my other 50 that I have, my 92, and I'm like gigging like at a car meet, and like it's just the fucking white, and you just see the red heart hella big.
Hey,
And that shit was dope, man. So
Y'all-
I really appreciate you
y'all
guys.
some real ones.
I
that
appreciate you guys.
you wasn't the
man.
only one that got that jacket. That jacket was a hit,
Yeah.
my boy. I
That
ain't
shit
gonna
was
lie.
hard.
Wasn't
we
it?
might have to bring it back.
Them white jackets was a hit. I ain't gonna no cap.
Hey, you know they say you can't wear white after Labor Day, right? I was
Yeah.
thinking about making my party an all white party.
Man, just to go against the grain.
Ooh.
Okay, now.
Ooh. I was born on Labor Day.
Okay, now.
Every day is Labor Day, though.
You feel me? You feel
We from
me?
the soil.
Putting in that work.
Man,
work
shout out Water, bro. That video is so dope. Dang it. Wowzers. I can't stop saying that shit. I can't stop
Hey.
saying wowzers.
Hey, CEO Nico, what the hell name is that beat? Can
Wowzers.
someone please tell me the
Name of the beat. I'll find it right now.
I gotta do it. This
I've been
how I
searching
made
for
the
you like
beat.
a browser.
I gotta
Shout
do it
out
how
Water,
I made
man.
The beat, man.
Hey, so
Shout out Water. Shout out You see, they just posted the Front Row 40. They got
Yeah, we
E40
talked
in the
about it.
game. Oh shoot.
no, go ahead.
But
Go
go ahead,
ahead. Bring
yeah.
it back up because
They got-
people are just tuning in. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
got E40
talk
in the
about it.
game. Shout out Tim over at NBA 2K.
Hey, Tim, what up, Tim? I'm your best homie, Tim. Tim, when's your birthday? You need a Fairfield I Love You hoodie. I'll send it to you, Tim.
On Johnny's tab.
On Fairfield Johnny's tab.
On
Just
Fairfield
At
Johnny's
Fairfield
tab.
Johnny. Just say thank you.
Hey,
Nah, we love you, Tim.
we
for real.
got we made sure we took care of him.
Nah, I'm
I'm
totally just making jokes.
we also appreciate us having the music in NBA 2K. You know what I'm saying? And just that love. They ain't had to do water and put the water in there or the song. So appreciate just the God working over there. You feel me?
And let's not take for granted the fact that E40 is a literally like a sole proprietor, man. He does everything on his own, and
E40 deserves
right.
bouquets of bouquets.
Right,
Wow,
but I
my
just
boy.
like okay. So this is the thing, you know what I mean? This is kind of what we talk about, right? Like what one of my things is like, but what do you really know? Not you. I'm talking about like other people, right? What do they really know? I think some people get this idea that yes, E40 is bigger than life and he's all these things, right? But I don't think that they fully understand and appreciate that he literally puts his hand in every single product and every single thing that he does. So when he releases a song, when he goes up on 2K, it's not like he just has a team that like, you know, and I'm not trying to shoot no shot, but like, you know, like Snoop, of course he's going to look at his 2K thing, but that's like a team that's doing it. Like 40's really involved in all of his products, all of his music, all of the things that he does. And I just think that people don't understand that you can do that. Like you can do that. You can be that big if you have that much passion, if you have that much care, if you put that much into it the way 40 has over his entire lifetime. Like he's, you know, whatever age he is, you know, decades in the game, and now he's just releasing another new beef stick, and he's like on the Instagram himself telling you about it because we know he sampled it himself and made sure that the casing and everything was exactly what he wanted. And that kind of stuff, I think, is just not as explained of how hands-on and how personal that business is to how big it is to the world. Because the world just sees it as, you know, E40 Inc., you know, whatever. That's the way they see it. And it's like, nah, man, Cigarette Records, all that stuff, that is 40 Water himself. He takes all that wine. He makes sure all the labels look right. Like, I just really want to put that out there and give them flowers because for him to also select that the first song in a year that he puts on his YouTube, was Thangin', produced by Basshead. And that's how in-depth he is for all these things, my boy. So just know that, you know what I mean? That was curated by 40 himself, by Feek himself, by Nico themselves, all because, bro, you are doing your thing out here, man. And we all are on board, bro. We all in here are here for it, bro. So I just wanted to put that out there, man. 40 really, like, I watch him do all that shit, bro. He
That's
really
love.
has built all them things from the ground up. Oh, we came up with a little thing. So one thing that I have a goals for this year is I'm trying to add SKUs to my life. So we on some SKU gang shit.
One
You
thing,
like that SKU gang?
one thing Water ain't gonna do is let grass grow under his feet. That's for sure.
Sheesh.
So he's gonna be
Ooh.
moving them feet. He's gonna be kicking them feet quick.
Ooh.
And I get inspired by him, motivated
Man, come on.
by him. All the OGs I get motivated by, like, because they in uncharted territory. To the Ice Cubes, to the Too Shorts, to the Snoops, to the everybody. Like, and even, you know, not just West Coast, everywhere. Like, it's they in uncharted territory. Like I said, they know, like, there's no rappers that done it in their capacity, still out there, like, putting it together at
Right.
a high level.
Right.
And you can only respect that. You can only be motivated by that. You can only be inspired by that. And, like, this ain't no 401k.
This gonna be it right
this
here.
ain't like that. Like,
Yeah.
like, you feel me? This ain't. You feel me? This
They said dark pool.
Dark Pool. That is the beat. Dark Pool. That's hella funny.
And,
That's the name of the beat. Dark Pool.
and like you said, there's no 401k in this, man.
Nah, and it ain't no retirement plan if you ain't set up your situation. I don't know. Like, I know it don't come with the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta wake up every day, and put pain where it ain't, for surely. Like, so you can only commend them. You can only admire their business etiquette. Because if they wasn't doing good business, they wouldn't be in doing it. You know what I'm saying? The business would have caught up to them. The bad business would catch up to you. So, I appreciate all them, and all y'all should be inspired by it. Not just me. Everybody. When you see Water pop on that, that's an inspiration, my boy. That's like, you feel me? Some people had to walk to run. Some people was running already for other people to fly, you know? So you can only appreciate that and learn that the lineage is important. Like, the lineage has to be passed down. That royalty needs to be seen in identity. So it's not copying, it's preserving that. It's not taking anything, it's nurturing that. It's evolving, right? So you see the identity, you see how our roots date back to this, so you see our passage back to this, right? So it makes it understandable and believable that you can be a career long rapper and do it forever as long as you want to,
right?
Or not even just a rapper, but an entrepreneur,
right?
Keep evolving, right? So that is, I just can't stress that enough. We should all be happy about that. We should all be inspired by that. That there's new generations, and that we still have those generations.
Right.
That's two whammies. That's way more energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
So,
and I when I came in, I was telling you guys about
love. It's always gonna be love and respect.
When I came in, I was telling you about that conversation I was watching on Community where they were saying that, like Punch was saying, like, oh, there should be like an old dude category for rap.
Yeah.
So it's different, and it was like, nah, man, that's not the game. You know what I mean? Like, the old dudes got to keep up with the young dudes, and the young dudes can't be coming with just no trash when the older generation got bars for them. You know what I mean? Like, let's really rap.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So what do you think?
I think there is music that's for like the older crowd, but Thangin' ain't one of them.
No, that for sure is. Ain't it?
That's from top to bottom. A blapper, slapper, clapper.
That is a slap. So go check that out right now. Thangin', Cousin Feek featuring E40 and Too Short, available on YouTube, on E40's YouTube. Once again, the first video that has dropped.
It's on iTunes and all that too. All
it's
that.
on iTunes, Spotify,
Yeah.
YouTube Premium,
Apple Music,
all those things. Gunshot for the boys, and then a little bit of applause right after that. I think it would be
because that's insane.
Yeah. I was
That's
thinking,
my boy David in the chat. That's insane.
You guys want to do some product placement? Show some of the stuff that we got in the store. This
Um,
is like midday. You know what I mean? People.
sure. All right. Hello.
We got people walking by the store. Hey, man, so we want to invite you to come down 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield I Love You store. It's right next to the Baskin Robbins, right across the street from Kinder's, if you're familiar with Fairfield. Man, they got all kind of stuff in here. There's a bunch of hoodies, a bunch of hats, some T-shirts. We got the newest shirt, the Love is Real shirt. I took it with me to South America. It survived the Iguazu waterfalls. It took me all around Buenos Aires for my Thiz dance.
Iconic photo, my boy.
Yeah, that was
Iconic.
sick, right? Come on, I made you proud, right?
You did.
You know when
But
I
I wouldn't expect anything less.
yeah, that was dope, man. You know,
So I
when I
appreciate
went
you.
that
Thank you.
day, I really wanted to wear like a lighter shirt, but that's what I love about the shirt. I thought it was gonna be heavy and like a pro club feeling, you know, like when I wore it all day,
I
and
know.
I was like
but
gonna
don't.
hang. Bro, none of that.
Mm-mm.
It's very like
It's not
light
stiff.
and thick.
It's not
light and
thick. That's
You-
perfect
it's-
description.
yeah,
It's light
I
and
like
thick.
my girls. Black, light, and thick. Come get you one.
Okay now. Okay.
No, but really, it's light. Hey, look, it's light but heavy, dog. No, it's light but
You
thick.
got bars or what?
It is light but thick, and then the collar never stretched out, bro. It always retained. It was a really nice
Show
collar.
that first.
It's a vintage shirt,
What?
vintage feel. The,
Since you
the
talking
love
about
is
it.
real. But yeah, I took this with me to the Iguazu Falls in Argentina. Everybody compliments it when they see it. Because it's like a universal language. The heart is real. Like, you know, the love is
It is.
real. Like, people will just read
You
that.
know
And they'll
what?
be like,
I was
"Oh,
just
shit."
looking at
And the back is sick. The back is all that is just dope. So yeah, that shirt's
one
tight. You guys
design
gotta
that
come
we
in and get
did
that.
that's similar to that was the Young Professionals.
How did you come
I
up with
feel
this
like-
design? Talk about that a little bit.
Well, me and bro,
Okay.
we had did some mock-ups 3 or 4 years ago
Okay.
of just the front design.
That's dope. See, that's
Added
the
a little
best
bit
part,
more.
dude.
Add a little bit more,
People
and
hear
then
that?
Well, we were.
It's like a fine wine, y'all. It's
I think
been-
the back
it's been
really
getting
stuck
ready.
out though. The back. Sometimes people see it from the back and just be like, "Hey, what's the shirt?" And they ain't even seen the front yet. But then it's also sometimes that people see the front and they ain't even seen the back.
Go ahead,
The
bro. You got
messaging
it.
on the front
Yeah, I think.
is strong, as well as the messaging on the back is equally strong.
Now these ones right here that he has right there. So this is
Fairfield.
there you go. The Fairfield sign downtown. That's the sign that hangs over the West Texas Street in downtown Fairfield.
yes, sir.
It's the Fairfield sign says county seat of Solano County. So you know,
yeah, man.
got
them
'em
is
in
the
both.
staples.
Got 'em
Fair-
in
we
both.
put the city sign.
I know a couple people
on
that
the
got
shirt.
that on a
Yes,
on a
sir.
chain on their back.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Some
Oh,
people
yeah.
go crazy with that one.
Oh
You might have to
yeah.
order you a chain through Coming New Jewelry.
Oh yeah.
If you want to get the chain to go match. You know, we got a lot of
We got
opportunities for you.
skateboards
You know,
too, like that.
come on, man.
One thing.
What do you need?
One thing is we gonna be.
Because I'm
saying-
consulting for everything else we don't have.
Nah, one thing we're gonna be saying is or one thing we're gonna be amplifying and maximizing is just the imprint.
Yeah, and I want to
Fairfield and just make sure that people are familiar with Fairfield. So
put this out there
when it
too,
comes to,
right?
Like a,
If you're
you know,
a
city
festival
name.
or a show
Mhm.
and you want us to come be vendors or something like that, like
Mhm.
reach out to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you got a concert coming up, you know what I mean? If you're local or you're somewhere in the Bay or whatever, like reach out to us
yeah,
because
we're gonna figure that out. You
we
know,
got
we go-
merch. You know what I mean?
we definitely are selective with our
Yeah, we're a little
pop-ups. We don't
picky.
really pop up like that. So
Yeah,
don't mean to.
Well, that's why I said reach
Yeah.
out. That's why I said reach
Yeah,
out.
definitely reach out.
That's all I
and
said.
we'll see
reach
if it
out.
works
yeah,
for us.
reach out
But
to us.
um,
But we want to put that out there a little bit. You know what I mean? Because
sure.
hey, Coachella,
Definitely.
what you doing?
but the idea is to have the store so people pull up on us.
All
you
right,
know
this
what I
was
mean?
actually in my notes. I got a question.
Mhm.
What about like Magic? What do you think?
Like Johnson.
No, the convention in Vegas. The convention in Vegas. Is this the year that Fairfield I Love You maybe gets a boot? Oh, Complex. You know what I mean? Like, you guys been doing the sneaker thing for a while. Like, you guys have been big in that game, right? You guys have
yeah,
definitely been
that's
pros
not a
in
bad
that.
idea.
But
That's not
I'm
a bad
thinking.
idea.
Now, I will say selfishly that the reason this came up in my mind was because I am potentially got a new venture going on.
Uh-huh.
I called bro about it and talked to him about it a little bit. And I'll
Okay.
tell you more about it off camera a little more. But with that, I had another conference call today with a business mentor who's really into fashion, has been a long time. You know, big at Magic, big at Complex, big at all those like industry events that I've never been to. And so getting into this, Now, obviously, being around you guys, I'm always gonna rep the brand, like just wear it. But getting into this, I'm probably gonna be looking to go attend, and I'm like, man, how sick would it be if maybe this 5th year is the year that I don't know. I don't know, but I just want to
Yeah.
throw that out there. See what you guys has it been a thought?
Yeah. Nah, we oh shit. We've been to a few I've been to a few personally. Like I was at the first complex gone.
There you
I was there too.
Oh yeah, you
I was there too.
my fault. I didn't bring
He
this
was there
beat like
too.
that.
Look at Mr. Me Too over here.
Nah, for
I'll
sure
play it,
we
I'll
was
play it, I'll
there.
play it.
Magic. I feel like
I ain't been to a Magic.
I never been either,
I've
man.
been to those. I
That's-
feel like they shout out to those.
In
I
Vegas,
feel
in
like the
Vegas.
days that was the golden days ain't the same no more. Like South by Southwest,
Oh, wait,
South
we
by
still
South by
turning it up.
South by Southwest.
All right, listen, this is gonna be the youth
Them
pastor in
days.
me, right? I used to preach this message: where shit is dry, it burns easy. You gotta go and burn it up. It might be kind of
Nah,
dry.
I feel you. But I'd rather take a trip to overseas. That's what
Okay.
when me and bro, I was like, hey, we need to go take a trip to some manufacturers
Ooh.
or just
Oh, okay, like
overseas,
that.
like Far
Like
East.
Tokyo.
I thought you were
Tokyo.
vendor overseas.
While we over Tokyo,
Oh, okay.
yep, Tokyo, Hong Kong. But with all these trade wars and all these tariffs and stuff, like uncertainty, that's been
Once
kind of pulled
again,
back.
yeah.
That's why I'm saying the trade shows. Those are trade shows,
Yeah,
not Complex Con,
Yeah.
but
the other one.
those are trade shows.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
with trade right now, it's just uncertain. So I don't know how that looks in the next 18
Facts,
months,
Facts.
6 months.
And
I don't know,
you're
less
getting-
than
and
3
you're
months.
You're getting this conversation in real time, people.
Yeah, no, and
There's a real conversation.
this is a
we're
real
having.
conversation for
Yeah.
business owners. I know a lot of other business owners are in the same positions. Like, what do we do? How do we move with who's in charge? Bro been hitting me every day, like, hey, we need to order this, we need to order that. I'm like, hey,
Just get some stuff in.
hey, they just, bro,
it's not
he
crazy.
just said 100% tariff. So then we add that in the thing, and it's like, okay, we could do it on 100, and then it's like next 15 minutes is like 120,
Yeah.
150. And then it was like, okay, well, we got to add another 50%. That don't even like it, and you can't move in that accord, right? You can't plan ahead. I don't have any forecasts that are not
And
super
you're always-
accurate. It's always
you're
changing
always
in real
a season
time.
ahead as well.
Yes,
So
I
it's
mean it's
like-
trying to be.
That's what I'm
We not
saying.
always
No,
are,
no,
but
I'm
it's,
saying.
the idea is to
The
be.
idea, yeah.
With fashion for sure.
Exactly.
A whole 2 or 3 seasons ahead.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, damn, like how do you? And I experienced a little bit of that when I was traveling, getting ready to go into Brazil, and it was like, oh, you only have 8
That's what I'm
days
saying.
that you
Traveling
can cross, and after that, you need a visa, and it's like, fuck.
when you're doing
Yeah.
business
That would've
internationally,
sucked,
you're
you know what I mean?
traveling, right? When you even traveling on leisure, you're traveling so you understand
Right.
things are changing.
Did you guys see that thing where China was saying like, come over here, buy shit, and take it back in your luggage? Did you
Yeah, I
see
don't.
that?
Yeah, I don't know how true. Yeah, I saw
No,
that.
no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's
Yeah.
wild. Even like, hey, come over here, buy it. You'll get a discount. We'll give you a little bit of money and take it home in your suitcase. Like,
I think
that's wild. It's getting crazy out there.
I think that we're in unprecedented times.
For sure.
And I told my brother this. I said, but we have to consider the source, Donald Trump, right?
Mhm.
He's an unprecedented type of guy.
It's definitely
very
fly by
unpredictable.
night, fly by day, like
You know,
however I'm feeling.
Yeah, he's very unpredictable, and that's just how he's been. He's been like that his whole career. So it didn't change once he became president,
Mhm.
right? So I think you can't really plan for what's going on right now.
True.
You just have to be ready to move when it's time to move,
You know what I love
or
about
else you're
that?
gonna get left
You know what I love-
behind.
You know what I love about that?
What's up?
You know who thrives in those times?
Huh?
The hustler.
Exactly.
They definitely do.
And that's why I just.
ultimate.
That's
time
what
for
I
the
just
hustler.
said. That's why you just got to be ready to move when it's time to
Moving.
play,
Moving.
or else you're gonna get left behind.
Moving.
You see what I'm saying?
That's gotta be
Sure.
our new thing. Moving.
So where some people look at it as if being bad, you got to look at it as opportunity. You got to be optimistic.
I really like the it's
know?
for life. Too.
Huh?
When you said that earlier, it's for life.
It is.
I like that with the Fairfield I love you. It's for
Yeah.
life.
For
Like,
sure.
That's kind of like a just do it tag. Like it's for life.
It's for
Okay.
life.
We're
The
in the
love is
game.
for life.
We're
You
in
know,
the game.
Fairfield is for life. You know, it's just
Hell
what
yeah.
we do. Sometimes I got to tell my wife, man, I like to make clothes. I like to buy shoes.
And drink champagne.
I definitely like to drink champagne, and I like to make
And
music.
CEO Nico's birthday's coming up, y'all.
Yeah, for
Happy
sure.
birthday coming up,
For
my
sure.
boy, this Sunday, 420. Make sure you cash app him some money. You know what I mean? Like, get on the
You
Venmo.
ain't gotta cash out me nothing,
Nah,
man.
cash app him
Just buy
$5,
something
y'all.
from the
Just
store.
buy something.
Come
from
Just
the
buy
on.
store.
something from the store.
Okay, and then
Buy something
cash
from the
app
store.
him the money from the store. At Fairfield, I
Just
love
buy
you.
something from the store or go listen to any of the songs that we dropped. Man, we got Nasty Work. Nasty Work trying to go
That's what you better
crazy
post
as it
it.
is right now.
We got the
That's what you
Nasty
better
Work
post.
Challenge.
We got some more
The Nasty Work
we got some more
Challenge.
work we need to do with that, but you know,
Yeah. If you got
We're gonna put
something
it
from
together.
the hook that sounds good on the Nasty Work Challenge, post that mug. Put it up.
Nasty Work.
Hey, I got a new challenge that I had come out. Did you guys see it?
No.
It's called the Home Video Challenge.
Video challenge.
I want to see your home videos when you were a teenager or
Oh,
maybe
yeah, yeah,
college.
yeah, I seen it.
That's what I want to see. I want to see
Uh-oh.
what you were listening to.
You pulling up
What
your
were you
files.
doing? I need to see the files before I hear anything about, oh yeah, I love Mac Dre. I want to see the video where you were singing a Mac Dre song in high school or in college. Now, it can be in a group setting. You could have been at the show and they were singing Feeling Myself, but I need to see him because like for these guys, you can go watch Rap Life right now on YouTube and you'll see Bijan's home
You'll
videos.
see my
He's
files.
rapping at the high, doing exactly what he's been doing. You
See
see
my
my home
files.
videos, I'm rapping Mac Dre, Diz dancing, doing all that same shit, same thing I've been doing, and I'm calling it the Home Video Challenge. I need to see, and yeah, you could be from New York. I want to see if you were really listening to Wu-Tang when you were young. You feel me? Or were you really a Jay-Z fan? Let me see it. Or did your parents say no and you had to play the Jonas Brothers in your room? Come on. Let's be honest. There was a lot of people listening to the Jonas Brothers and NSYNC back in the day when I was Stiz dancing and playing Mac Dre. You feel me? So I'm calling that the Home Video Challenge. That's a Fairfield Johnny original. I need to see your home videos. Now, here, I will say this in all love, right? Because you know what I really want to see? I want to see some of LaRussell's home videos, some of Neff DeFaro's home videos. I want to see some of them as kids, bro, going dumb as kids. I think that would be dope, bro. I think it'd be a fun thing. Can you imagine we started a new little wave? Imagine like the E40 Yup video, you know, where it's just videos, but it's like everybody in their hometown, like when they was just kids going stupid, little white tees, you know, 10, 11 years old. That would be sick, bro. So the Home Video Challenge started right here. Fairfield Johnny, Fairfield, I love you. I started it. Remember that shit. And I challenge y'all. Let me see your home videos. Let me see them old flip phone videos. You feel me? I know some of them got them.
Well,
Some of them got them.
they out there
Your-
for sure.
Hey, your ex-girl got you in a flip phone somewhere singing NSYNC, homie. No Mac Dre.
Crazy.
You was not listening to Mac Dre.
You crazy.
I'm kidding. I love you guys, man. I really do. I really appreciate all of our fans, everybody who has participated in the chat, those who have been following us. I really appreciate you guys' support. It looks like guess what just got delivered, guys? And this is kind of controversial.
Uh-oh.
Can you separate art from an artist?
Oh shit, that's a weird question already. Where are we going with that?
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm not necessarily fucking with Yeezy nowadays, right?
Huh.
Not fucking with Ye all the way.
What you got delivered? You bought some
I just got those weird slipper shoes. Those like slip-on black ones.
karate shoes?
Yeah, not the karate ones though. The like rubber ones that he came out with, like they were the last wave when he did right before he put the swastika.
Let me see. Shit.
He said shit.
Shiza.
That's exactly how I feel. So can you separate art from an artist? Here's a good example. Do you guys remember back in the day when there was a rumor, because I don't believe it, especially after watching Back on Fig's interview with his son. But do you guys remember the rumor back in the day that like Tommy Hilfiger was racist? So like I never really wore Tommy that much because I heard that, right?
Yeah.
So like, can you separate the art from the artist though? Like, can you separate Ye's antics right now if he drops a dope ass hoodie? Not right now. Huh?
I don't know. People questioning
Here's
what
what they
they're
look
buying
like
right now.
Here's what they look like. And it's the website doesn't pull up.
Oh, you bought two of them, huh?
Well, I bought a pair for me and a pair for my cousin.
Okay.
And my cousin, he always gives me shit. Like he's the one that gave me those purple shoes. Yes,
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. So look, they're only $20.
I mean,
But
yeah.
they're like the rubber. They're like the rubber ones.
if worse than worse, you got
I
some.
think they're kind of like a fake Croc type feel.
That's what it
If worse than worse, you got some water shoes.
Them motherfuckers will sink me probably. They're probably hella heavy.
Water shoes
They
sounds
feel
like,
like-
a
they're like-
new SKU.
You know what it looks like? It looks like the bottom of just a jack boot. Like he just cut the top. That shit probably sink me, bro. I'm dying in the Yeezys. In the water? No way.
Crazy.
Well, you want me to go to Raging Water in these, fool? Hey, you know what Fairfield doesn't have is a water park.
They used to have old school.
Blue
Raising the
Lagoon.
Blue Lagoon, but that's a housing development now.
I went there in 6th grade. I
Bro.
remember it like it was
I don't
yesterday.
remember. You ever went there, Johnny?
I went there as a kid for sure. I definitely went there as a kid.
I
We
don't
slid down the
remember
little mats and the little blue things. But check us
Mhm.
out. I went back there as a teenager and in the slides. I snuck in there and in the slides, homie. Who's done that? Who's put the Blue Lagoon down in Blue Lagoon?
The culture.
Culture. I'm also a master of communications out here. Mastered the art of communications.
He said he got.
I think that's
that
my
ism
favorite
for
next
ya.
song. The MAC one. I'm a Mac. I mastered the art of communications.
Okay.
Nephew
Mhm.
talking, boy.
Flapper.
Hey, that was
Neff underrated, my boy.
yeah, that was produced by what was his name? Nassau. Kyle Nassau.
Oh, the same one who made the
Yeah, he did that
big
song.
timing.
And the video. Yep.
Did he?
Yeah. Shout out Kyle Nassau, man. He be
Man.
doing this thing out there in LA still, I seen.
Big black.
Yeah, that's dope. All right, so real quickly, let me go over just a couple of my notes that I had in here. So happy 415 day, as we said. I'm heading to the city after this, so if you're in the city, holla at your boy. We're here at the store. Thangin is out. Go make sure you check that. The home video challenge. Not everybody was hyphy. That's my note in here. He saw it right there. Okay, so we want feedback. So please give us some feedback so far on the stream. What are you liking about it? What are you not liking about it? What do you want to see on the stream? You can send us a DM directly to the Fairfield I Love You page, Fairfield Johnny, one of our Instagrams, or just comment on the video. Just be like, hey, I would love to see this artist come. I would love to see this person come. I got a couple of things lined up. I believe DJ Teo is supposed to be here this Friday night, which will be really cool because he just got off tour with Stunner Girl. That'll be a really dope conversation to have with him. He went to the South Padre Islands. You guys ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
Woo! It's like imagine let me give you a good one. Hold on. What's a good island that you go party? Like the Bahamas or whatever,
Mhm.
but just outside of Texas, like Houston area. And it's spring break galore. You know what I mean? And he was there DJing with Stunner Girl during spring break at South Padres Island. That's the conversation I
Big
want to
time.
have.
Dope.
Yay. So we got that coming. Also, too, here's an idea. Okay, this is another idea I had. I want to see what you guys think. What about on Tuesdays during the day? Because people working, hanging out, people tuning in. What if we had a like a Google phone call number and people can call in and we could take calls? Not have to be a lot, 1, 2, 3.
You taking it back to old school radio,
Well,
my
bro,
boy.
we're daytime TV right now. Like for real. Like let's think about it that way.
You crazy.
It'd be cool. Integrate, like we have, especially, you know what it will do? This is what it will do.
That's
It
what
will
comments is
integrate-
for.
It will integrate our core fans into what we're doing who are commenting on actually what we're doing. And it'll give other people just like a random fun thing. I'm talking taking 1, 2, 3 calls at the most. Anyways, just an idea, throwing it out there. Let it stick on the wall. If it doesn't, take it away. Another idea. Okay. So on this whole, the culture and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to launch a new little show and possibly an Instagram, and nobody go be weak and go take it. It's going to be called Culture Matters.
Doesn't matter. I
I
like
like
that.
And I just think I want to have some real conversations with some real people. And when I say real people, I mean, like actual, like maybe historians and artists and, like teachers, like, you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
so if we really talk about the Bay Area and talk about cool things about it and, like the history of, like, like for instance, the thing you posted the other day, everybody was 415 at the time. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
My
like,
uncle.
Yeah.
Okay.
My uncle
so-
told me, man.
So imagine.
Y'all was raised by IG out there.
So imagine
Y'all was
culture.
raised by IG.
So imagine Culture
You
Matters.
turned up.
Culture Matters. We can have our uncles, people that talk about these things. Like, hey man, the culture matters, and I just think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to do. So that's one thing.
We was all 415. If y'all didn't know,
Happy 415 day, everybody.
happy 415 day,
Everything
All
north
NorCal.
of Fresno.
all the way up to Sat.
Fresno to
Or
Wairika.
basically, yeah.
Fresno to Wairika. Happy 415 day.
Man.
Okay, so Front Row 40, we talked about that. Congrats to you guys.
We all used to be 415.
Oh, today is AD's birthday from Community. Shout out to AD, man. Real talk, he's been a big supporter of mine since I've been in the chat, but also too, obviously from rap days, he was cool with Rich Rocka back in the day. He also knows some of my cousins from Compton, all that kind of stuff. But when I launched my stream, They always share and post our stuff. They always read my super chats that I send in. So they've been a big supporter, man. So happy birthday, AD. Shout out to you, man. Hope you have a good day. And we talked a little bit about janky promoters, but I think we can save that for another conversation another time.
Yeah.
On some other
Okay.
shit, I went wine tasting this weekend. It was a dope experience, and the wineries were sharing my stuff. So I kind of am gonna lean into that a lot, and I might be at the wineries like every weekend, potentially.
That's a move.
But what I would like for that, and this is an ask from you guys.
Hey, I got a dope ass design. I hit this fool with. He really wasn't fucking with it.
Okay,
Lightweight. He was
okay,
cool for
but
it.
here's
He was
what I-
lightweight with fucking-
Here's my ask. What I need. What I would
hit
like.
people over the head with this wine. Watch this stuff.
Okay.
Not wine, but I'm finna hit them with some wine merch.
Okay.
That's gonna be fucking them up.
Here's what I.
Mark my words. I got a dope ass hoodie coming,
Okay.
and I got a dope ass design coming.
Okay. Can I request one thing? It'd be really cool, and I think it would be dope for all of us. Can we get a Fairfoot I Love You polo? Like a nice black with like just the embroidered logo
You
and
got a
red.
polo? Oh, I did. I have.
I don't have a polo, is what I'm saying.
I got a polo.
But if I could wear a Fairfoot I Love You polo to the winery, then I could rep the brand while also looking nice.
I like
You know what I mean? Like black with just the Fairfoot I Love You
We
logo.
working on
Well,
some-
when we do
whatever.
when we do something like that, we would probably just do the heart
Boom, whatever.
because that's what
y'all,
I've done before.
y'all the designers, I'm the
Yeah.
consumer. I just need a polo. Feel
But
me?
That's kind of like Commodore.
we got to work on some stitched stuff.
Yeah, man.
I looked at some
Word.
old
I'm excited.
stuff
I'm excited.
that we had. Like some pieces, I'd be like, "Damn, we did that piece. We did that piece." But Unc had some shorts that was stitched on that was hard,
Okay.
black and yellow ones. I was like, "Damn, them hard as hell." I'm sure you might have some shit at the house that's on tuck. I know I got some shit at the house.
I
on
gave a lot
tuck.
of my stuff away.
See, well, there
Man.
you go. But we're gonna
Um,
start doing some more stitching stuff.
Shout out Shoes. He just hit me. We got to remind people that effective May 7th, you need a real ID to travel
Oh yeah.
to fly.
Or a
What?
passport.
Or a passport.
You got that?
Or a
Real
passport.
ID?
Oh, I got a passport.
I don't have a real ID.
I have a passport, real ID, but I got a real ID because I just had to renew my license last year.
That's hella funny.
So they goes along with real ID. So definitely, if you don't have either one of those two things, please make plans to go get your real ID or your passport.
Get your passport, man.
But definitely get
Just
your
set
passport.
yourself up for travel in the future and expansion of your life and horizon and perspective.
Passport
Go
challenge.
get your passport. If it's worth the investment. It's worth the investment. It's going to challenge you to go somewhere. Mexico
sure.
is a good, nice little trip. You might have some fun out there in terms of being by the water,
Colombia.
just being cool, chilling,
Don't
and
go to
it's
Mexico, go
it's
to
affordable.
Colombia.
It's close. It ain't too far.
Don't go to Mexico. Go to Colombia.
Or you can go to Canada. Hey, mate.
per
No, that's,
capita. Per capita.
Hey,
Colombia.
Canada, eh?
So me and my boy have this saying: per capita. When you travel abroad, per capita, meaning like per 100,000 people, the girls be way finer than here.
Oh, great.
So per capita, I'm choosing Colombia over Mexico personally.
But,
'Cause
yeah.
you're getting a lot of darker skin. in
Or get your
Colombia
real
that
ID
you're
to
not getting in
travel.
Mexico.
Within
feel
the
me.
States.
All right, man. Well,
That's
what?
not
It's been almost 2 hours.
Yep, 2 o'clock.
2
We
o'clock,
done.
good?
Yep.
All right, cool, man. Well, we want to real quickly before we go.
Appreciate everybody.
We
tuning
want
in.
to remind you that the store is here, 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California, right next to the Baskin Robbins, right across from Kinder's. Also, too, we want to welcome you to come take a picture, man, on the beautiful
Yes,
Fairfield
sir.
I Love You wall. So this is one of the things when I first came into the store, I said, man, this is like Nipsey Hussle's Crenshaw in L.A., like people to go there, take a picture. So we have a wall here that artists and different people who have been in the store have come and signed. So we want to encourage you, man, to come on down, come check out the store. There's also a lot of dope sneakers in here. If you're a sneakerhead, check out For Sneakerhead on Instagram. If you're into jewelry, come in new jewelry on Instagram as well. If you're an
Sure.
artist and you're looking for production, hit up by Bijan. That's the bass head tagline. You hear on all the latest bass slaps that are going wild on the radio and inside of the Warriors Arena. I just want to thank you guys for being here. I'm Fairfield Johnny. This is CEO Nico
Hey.
by Bijan. You guys got something you want to say before we
Let's
sign
go
off?
Warriors tonight, man.
Yeah,
make
let's
sure
go
we make it
Warriors.
happen.
Although Ja Morant is my favorite player in the NBA. Go Ja. Yay. Hey Ja, throw a big ass grenade on the bench at least one time. I hope you lose, but I hope you throw a big ass grenade on the bench one time. Do that shit, Ja. Hey Ja, hey Ja, come sit on the podcast, my boy. We'll podcast tomorrow if you still here, my boy. We'll open the doors, Ja Morant. Come fuck with us. Yay!
Mod Squad.
The Bay is in the